Hi Dan. So today we're going to go through your food diary. Since tracking your food, how have you been feeling?
To be honest, I found it helpful for one, just to see what I'm having, but I'm feeling tired at the end of most days. And as you can see on Friday, I felt over full. Um, yeah, so look, it's good that I'm recording it because I can see, even I can see some things I should change, but tired and over full. So I'm not actually feeling good with what I'm having.
Cool. So the first step for tracking our food was to actually view exactly what we're eating. That way I can gain an insight into what your current habits are. So the importance of tracking our food also tells us the value of food. So some changes I would recommend would be, say for example on Thursday you've had a Mars bar, some lollies and also some ice cream. Could we make some changes in regards to one of these options and make a better choice, such as having some fruit in place of one of those?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. At the end of that day, you said you were feeling quite tired. Because all of these foods are quite high in sugar, they will make you feel quite lethargic.
Okay.
Which one do you think that you could place aside and replace with maybe a piece of fruit instead?
Um, Probably, look, to be honest, that I know when I'm having them, they're not the right foods. Um, but because I'm busy throughout the day. But in this instance, I'd probably say uh, probably the bag of lollies.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
don't
cool.
need to have that. I just didn't feel even full after the lollies. Yeah, so I could
Okay.
easily have some fruit there in the
So
middle of the day.
perhaps we could replace them with maybe some berries or something, and that would
Yeah,
give you some good vitamins and minerals for your day.
yeah, that's easy. I could do that.
Cool. And the reason why we want to replace the bag of lollies with some better options, the bag of lollies actually isn't going to have any nutritional benefit, but our berries are going to give us vitamins and minerals.
Cool.
Plus, they're going to be a lot lower in carbohydrates.
Easy change.
Perfect. The reason as well the lollies aren't so good for us is they can be quite addictive in terms of when you have one, you want more, and generally you won't get full off them. So having things like that will lead to weight gain.
Yeah.
And in long term can lead to things like diabetes and also cardiovascular disease.
Okay.
So that's the first change we're going to make for your food diary.
Yep.
Replace the lollies with a piece of fruit.
Cool.
And so also looking at your diary, you've got here that you had pizza on Saturday night, also with some Pepsi Max.
Yeah.
And you put that you were feeling quite depressed and you couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
Why do you think you felt like that? Was it that you were
I don't know. I felt like
or?
well, I wasn't hungry in the morning, and then I had relatively big portions of foods throughout the day, and then it just I don't know. I just didn't feel good. Like I'm busy and a bit time poor, so I just grabbed whatever was easiest, and that was the easiest option. But I had to be honest and say that I wasn't feeling that great.
Right. Okay. So something like pizza and a large Pepsi is going to be quite high in carbohydrates and also fats.
Yeah.
So that will in turn also lead to weight gain, which is why you probably feel tired and sleepy and a little bit depressed. What I would suggest is perhaps, where did you get the pizza from? Did you make it at home or you bought it?
No, it was takeaway.
Okay, so perhaps we could actually come up with a recipe to replace that and create our own at home that won't be as heavy in carbohydrates, and we can put a healthier option. And perhaps remove the Pepsi Max and have water instead, considering you're having more Pepsi throughout the week.
Yeah, so I'm having a fair bit of that, but no, that sounds good. I can definitely do that.
Yeah,
so you still
okay.
have pizza, but just not
Yeah,
takeaway.
so we can actually come up with a recipe where
That's an
it'll
easy
be
change.
a lot better for you.
Yeah.
The reason why as well we want to create the pizza at home is it's going to get you into a routine of, cooking at home opposed to just constantly buying takeaway. And that way you know exactly what's going into the food.
Yeah, I did notice recording that I'm getting a lot of takeaway actually. So I know I'm busy,
Do you think,
but it's like my first go-to when I'm hungry. I just haven't planned what I'm going to eat, and I just get what's easiest at the time. So
Right. So you find that time is an issue for you?
yeah, it is, and I think I know I have the time. It's just I'm not ready to then execute good food. It's like last minute I look around and then these are the options that first come to mind. And to be honest, it's all I know. So
Okay.
if I had some ideas,
So
maybe.
perhaps if we went through your Saturdays do you work?
No.
Okay, so Saturday we have a little bit more time. I'm sure you've
Yep.
got some leisurely activities that you're going to have on, but we could
Yeah.
actually create perhaps a day where you are preparing some food just even for that one day.
Yep.
So we could start with dinner on a Saturday, preparing that meal, seeing how long it takes you, and then keep building on that habit. And then as
Yep.
the weeks go by, we can then put more into place and work on other days as well. How does that sound?
No, that's good. And that, like shopping and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we can create grocery lists together and
Okay.
then help you with your food shopping.
Yeah, I think that'll be good. The grocery list is a good idea because that'll help me have it at home, and then I'm less likely to go for the takeaway because based on what you've suggested, I can start making those changes. So
Fantastic. Okay, cool. So we've got 2 strategies in place.
Yep.
We're going to replace your bag of lollies with a piece of fruit. So berries
Yep.
are probably our best option. Do you like strawberries?
yeah. So
Perfect.
very good.
We'll replace it with that. And then on a Saturday night, we're going to create a healthier choice pizza
Yep.
at home, and that's going to get us into the good habit of preparing your food at home opposed to buying it out. How does that sound?
No, that's perfect. I
So
can
you
do that.
feel
It's easy change.
confident with that?
Yeah, definitely. It's not too overwhelming, so it's good.
Okay, great.
Cool.